Okay, I'm on the Appalachian Mayland. Today's date is June 10th, 2021. My final day on the trail. I spent 3 days, and this is an eerie fog. Very weird fog. Oh well. I'm seeing things, there's something over there. Looks like there's the remains of a house, a building, something. Oh, now there's big, huge rocks. I thought there was an abandoned house, a cabin in the middle of nowhere. It's just humongous rocks. Huge rocks. Oh well. Yeah, you get this eerie fog and this weird feel on the trail after a good rain. It's kind of cool. I'm glad I was in a shelter last night though, and I forget the name of it. It was insane rain. It was like extremely heavy, powerful wind. Of course, the heavy part didn't last. I don't know how long the heavy part lasted, but most of the night it was a steady light soaking the ground rain after the crazy storms that passed. So it wasn't too bad. Joining us on June 10th. Kind of wish I could keep going, but I'm not prepared for this. Physically, I guess physically and properly, because I didn't prep properly. Oh well, now I know by doing this section hike, I know what to do in the future to prepare for more. And my body's not used to all this weight on my shoulders. Oh well. I made it halfway across Maryland anyways. This Captain Road I'll be at. There's more white blazes for the trail. And that's the cicadas. Another week they'll be gone. Those things are loud on the West Virginia side, that's for sure. They're loud. I may have to catch a ride back to, well, if I can get hold of that one guy who gave me his phone number. If Mark and Slim, they can't find me on the Captain Road. I gotta figure this one out. I don't want to backtrack 7 miles when I could actually do another 3 or 4 miles and go home. Those who do this through hike on the trail, I gotta give you credit. Strong people start at Georgia and go all the way to Maine. That takes like 6 months to hike the whole trail. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how fast you walk you are. I'm not covering very much ground because I'm not moving fast enough. One couple's way ahead of me. Now, okay. Good grief. One thing for sure, this will wear you out. I ain't never made quite a mile from the shelter yet. I'm gonna speed up a little bit though. This is amazing. I've been wanting to do this for years. I'm definitely enjoying myself, that's for sure. Makes you more thankful for what you got doing this section hike. You're definitely thankful more of what your heart got when you get home. I enjoy having a roof over my head. And if I want a cold Dr. Pepper to drink, I can walk to the fridge, and if I ever run low in supplies, the Dollar General's just down the street from me. Here you can't, when you need water, you have to hunt for it. And then supplies, if you don't stop at an AT town and get supplies for the multiple day hike, because as this stretch, there's not a lot of towns. There's a couple state parks, there's not a lot of towns. I think there's one AT town in Maryland, about halfway across the state of Maryland, and the next AT town's in Florida. I mean, Pennsylvania, not Florida. I don't know why I said Florida, but in Pennsylvania. Actually, there might be more than one AT town. There's a decent amount of towns where you can be picked up on the trail and taken back, taken to towns, because there are people that will pick you up and sell you to towns at the road crossings, because there's many road crossings, even a few railroad crossings. From the train, from one of the crossings, I walk across, I join some trail magic from people that's actually feeding hot dogs and snacks, and I'm really enjoying that. And then here comes a freight train. It's funny because there's more through hikers who well, people were through hikers behind me, but not by much, and they were sitting there waiting on a train to go by, and they were annoyed because they could see the hot dog and see the trail magic people between the cars of their super long freight train. So that was kind of funny. But these big rock piles look interesting. Definitely going to end my video here in a minute. Fallen cut up tree. Somebody has to bring chainsaws out here. I didn't give that much thought until one of the people at the shelter last night commented about that. Whoever comes up, walks this, carrying a chainsaw to cut that. Of course, there'll be people that would probably, local people that would probably go on at one point, maybe at one road crossing, and hike to another road crossing, and have a friend or family member pick them up. And all they would do is be cutting up fallen trees and stuff like that. So those are people that are nice to help keep the trail clear. I'm going down again. I may have to go back up. Let's see if I think there's a state park nearby. I'm only a few miles out.